Well, hello and welcome people of the internet to some more Those Who Rule. If this is your first time checking out the series and you want to get all caught up, there is a link down below in the description to a full playlist of the entire playthrough, so you can start it from any chapter or start from the very beginning. If this is not your first time here, in the last episode, we liberated a mine and saved some bondsfolk from their slavery and then kind of re-enslave them, but not really like slave them. We just said, hey, we have jobs for you. You don't really have anywhere to go, so you might as well help out here. And they were like, all right, cool. We also got to see a little bit of the dichotomy between our two new kind of leaders. So Sliker has been our leader for the entire game, and we kind of figured out that he's not really one to use violence up until the very end to, you know, justify his end. But at the same time, Prince Rorik is someone who is kind of like, hey, we got to get what we got to get done, and we got to do that in whatever way possible. And so there's kind of a little bit... I don't know what's going on with my throat there. There's a little bit of conflicting ideologies between these two. So we'll see if that comes to a head here in the next couple of episodes. We also had Jorah. Jorah has joined us now. He is part of our squad, or not. We're not going to be playing with Jorah. He kind of did nothing to help us out in the last episode. He kind of showed up and was like, hey, we're the hero to help, and then just literally sat in the corner twiddling his thumbs. But he is part of our squad, so if that's someone you want to throw on your team starting in Chapter 17, you can totally do that. And other than that, we got some story to get through before jumping into the game. So before we do that, guys, if you do enjoy the content, would you kindly smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and then, of course, go ahead, grab a drink, grab a snack, sit back, relax, and let's play some more Those Who Rule, baby. We are coming to the end. We only have a few more chapters to go. So let's go ahead and jump into the Echoes of Treason, Chapter 17.
With the raid on Fern's iron mines, Rorik has made his presence known. The traitor prince returns not as a shadowed rumor, but as a rallying cry. For some rangers, freeing their countrymen from abysmal conditions feels just. For others, raising their blades against their own people is a weight too heavy to bear.
Yeah, and that's like Marcus. Marcus is kind of, he's like, I don't know how I feel about this.
News of Rorik's return spreads like wildfire, igniting rebellion in his name. Once crushed resistance swells into full-scale uprisings, with entire towns falling under the banner of the lost prince. What should have been a time of unity for Fern now mirrors the chaos of years past, a cruel echo of an unfinished rebellion. The loss of the mine ripples through Fern's war effort. Duke Crawford had braced for logistical setbacks, but this strike cuts deeper. Rorik's return awakens a personal vendetta. The memory of his father's death at the traitor prince's hands seared into his mind. As Fern's forces falter, the Iroquois seize a badly needed reprieve to regroup. For Zoltan, who once envisioned reclaiming his birthright by force, a new path emerges. One where he is welcomed as a savior, rather than feared as a conqueror.
I think it's interesting. I just totally realized, so we have 4 different like regions on the map, right? Plus the free states in the middle. And we've been to Forn, we've been to Iroquois, or at least we've seen, you know, cutscenes there. I don't, have we? I know we were in the free states. I don't remember, like when we were saving Wesley, I don't remember if we actually went to Iroquois. And we know their characters, Sven and Hilda, are from Valord. We haven't been up here, I don't think. And I have no idea what this is. Aleppo? Like, it's interesting that these 2 regions are on the map, and we've never really interacted with them, I don't think. All right, do we have any... Okay, so we have a couple support conversations. Let's go ahead and go through these, and then we'll jump right into the game. Didn't think I'd catch you smuggling for the Rangers again. You think I'm picky? The Rangers pay well, Benjen. I'm not one to turn down Denari, no matter who's handing it over. Even when it's for smuggling crates of moonshine into the barracks? Wait, okay, am I crazy? Has Benjen always had these scars? I feel like I'm going crazy. I didn't think he was all scarred up like that. Huh, interesting. Ah, those were the days. Best customers I've ever had, and the quietest, too. You Rangers know how to keep a secret. Not like we could say we were getting it from. I still remember Gerard's face when he found out. Thought his heart would get him there and then. Rangers are supposed to be disciplined, role models for the people. Some role models knocking back my moonshine after a mission. Or was it before? Could never remember. It wasn't just about taking the edge off. Some of those missions weren't easy to come back from. Your shine kept a lot of us sane, Jorah. I know. I might be missing an eye, but I'm not blind. I saw the way you carried yourselves. Like the weight of Fern was on your shoulders. Figured the least I could do was make the load a little lighter. Didn't know smugglers had soft sides. Bad for business. Besides, you Rangers paid well. I delivered. All there is to it. Whatever you say, but if you ever want to unload another crate or two, I know a few Rangers who'd still be interested. You know where to find me, Benjamin. Just don't expect any discounts. Smuggling hasn't gotten any cheaper. Alright, cute little conversation. Oh, okay, I'm very interested to hear this one. You must be the Caliph I've heard about. Oh, you've been talking to Marcus, have you, Rourke? Your reputation precedes you, a thorn in the side of nobles across the nation, striking where it hurts the most. I can respect that. Respect, huh? Not something I hear often from royalty. So what's your angle, your highness? I think we're after the same thing, Caliph. Tearing down the system that kept people in chains for too long. Tearing it down, sure, but the way you've been going about it, that's where we're different. I don't put innocent people in the crossfire. No revolution comes without sacrifice. You know that as well as I do. Sacrifices? There's a difference between taking the fight to the ones in power and trampling over the people you claim to fight for. I've heard of your deeds. Burning villages, cutting off food supplies. Tell me, what happens to the bondsfolk when they starve because of your tactics? What happens to them if we do nothing? If we let the nobles keep their boots on their necks for another generation? Change requires bold action, Caliph. People will suffer, yes, but it's the price we pay for a better future. The price you're willing to pay, you mean. You call it bold action, I call it reckless. You can fight the system without becoming the monster you claim to despise. And how many rebellions have you won with that mindset, Caliph? The nobles won't hand over the power just because you ask nicely. Sometimes, you have to make them bleed. Bleed the nobles all you want, but when you start spilling the blood of farmers and bondsfolk, don't expect me to stand by your side. Innocence is a luxury we can't afford in war. You'll see that in time. I'll be watching closely. You think you're building a better Fern, but what's one tyrant for another? I do what I must for Fern's future. You can stand with me or stand aside. Choice is yours. Don't worry, Your Highness. I'll stand where I always do, with the people. Let's hope you remember who they are when this is all over. Yeah, get it, Caliph? You tell him. You tell him. Okay, so I made one itsy bitsy little tiny tweak from before. The only real difference here is Talon and Corvin. We've swapped skirmisher boots and agility rings. So now Corvin has the ring, Talon has the boots. I think I need the boots now. Because what I was finding in the last mission is I was having a problem keeping Talon near Ajax to give him that hit bonus, especially when I need to heal other units. So ideally, this will allow us to jump forward a little bit, heal like Sliker, Melanie, or even Douglas should he need a heal, and then kind of run back to Ajax's side. I think that was much more relevant in terms of how the squads play than trying to do the same thing with Corvin. Corvin is really kind of just a poison bot, I think, because Ro really doesn't really take a lot of damage, and she just, honestly, Ileana just kills things before it even really matters. So the kind of plan that I was talking about before, which is kind of like run Corvin ahead, give Ileana another turn, like run him back behind Ro, it's not really working out the way I thought that it was going to. So I just made that swap, and that's pretty much it. That is it. Excuse me. Rourke, can I have a word with you for a second? Got some questions for you. But of course, Captain. If it might convince you to start trusting me, I'll give you whatever answers you may need. Yeah, thanks. This guy we're rescuing, this Russell. Anything I ought to know? Nothing I haven't already told you. He was one of my most trusted men back in the day, commander of my forces. These days, he walks in my footsteps, almost certainly believing me to be long dead. Then this is the leader of the rebellion. He's taken a lot of lives, Rourke. Innocent lives. So have the kings and barons and dukes you'd previously pledged your very lives to, lives lost in a near unimaginable scale with nary a drop of blood spilled. If it helps, you can consider his rescue a chance to bring him to heel, to curb his zeal. Season it with whatever temperance you believe necessary. If he's been leading the rebellion for this long, he must know what he's doing. But if he's in captivity, how have we not heard of it yet? Russell's not an easy man to trap, Captain. He's still free. That's exactly the problem. I've been studying the movements he's been taking. How? You've been in prison for, like, decades, right? Oh. Stupid Elias. I still think you're a traitor. The materials you provided me made it easy. I know exactly where he'll strike next, and if I can solve it, that... Oh, okay, so just since he's been out, he's been studying. And if I can solve it, then so can our enemy. See my issue? Yes? You think he's walking into an ambush. We're saving him from himself, not from Fern. Precisely. Now we should be getting close, so cut the chatter and keep quiet. We don't want to be the first one spotted. So we're back to grasslands. We've been in the desert for so long. That must be their target. Looks lightly guarded. Where's the ambush? Probably in the same spot as us. The caravan's bait. Wouldn't work if it were bristling with guards, eh? Fair enough, but how do we know we aren't already caught in the same trap as this Russell guy? The fact they haven't sprung it yet. Just lay low and wait. Rorik, this is the place, yeah? Aye. Anyway, you just like overshadow. It's like, oh, Marcus, I'm here too. Anywhere else on this route is too risky. He'll attack now, or he won't attack at all. Looks like there's some kind of commotion down there. Speak of the devil. Come on, let's move. What's the holdup? Blockage in the road, sir. A collapsed tree. Should be cleared before long. Eyes open, lad. I don't like this. You think it's... I do. Oh, he's coming. We got Jack Russell. Is that Russell Crowe? It looks, I mean, kind of like him. Like sitting ducks. Get 'em, boys. Although we got these stinking green armor. Oh, are you... Wait, no. Okay, we're going to be able to set up our formation. I was like, there's no way you're going to force my formation, right? They fell for it. Tighten the noose. These rebellion traitors die tonight. How did they... Damn it. Plans change. Everyone, get out of here before... Yeah, let's not have all three that can't die together. Alright, team. Playing this one by ear. We've got no intel and we're stepping into the jaws of a bear trap. Keep the target and yourselves alive, whatever it takes. Now let's move. Reinforcements? More of ours, sir? No, but they sure seem like they're on our side. Might be we've got a chance here, after all. Scratch that last order, boys. Let's make good use of our new friends and raise some hell. Alright, so we're all in one spot. So objectives here. Save 5 rebels. Okay. Basically, no one can be defeated. Defeat all enemies. Got it. So, let's take a look. Just make sure, again, everyone should be selected. Sometimes when we get a new unit, it swaps out, so I just wanted to make sure that we're good. We are all good, so let's take a look at formation here. Let's see. So, oh my god, we gotta run way up there, and then there's these guys. Okay. Let's take a look here. And there's no chests. Which makes sense, right? We're just in the middle of nowhere. So that means B squad is coming to help out here. We gotta this is primary target. Likely sending C squad probably going this way, and then so we'll probably kind of pincer these. So we'll probably send A squad, B squad. Actually, we'll probably send B squad, A squad, because this is going to be a little bit faster to traverse through, and then we'll protect from up here, and we'll hold that while C squad goes up this way and kind of takes the outer rim. That's what I think my plan is. What do we got for items here? Ooh, nice. Crucible Spear. That'll be a nice one to pick up. Crucible Greatsword. Actually, to be fair, not a lot of my units actually have S rank. I have a lot of A, but not a lot of S. Only 2 weapons, though. That's kind of a bummer. It's kind of a bummer. Okay, so let's go ahead and rearrange our squad here. Gonna put C squad in the back for now, just until I can kind of get this all sorted. And then Sven. Sven goes in the back. Okay, so let's have Caliph in the front. You can come over here. Cedric's here. Skylar can go over here. Melanie can go over here. Over here. That's good. That's good. So we got our... Nope. You come over here. And where's my boy? Where's my big boy? Big boy! Where'd big boy go? Where the frick is Douglas? Oh, there he is. Just looking at the white armor. Okay, so that's 5. That's 5. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, there we go. We're all broken up. Actually, I should probably put Douglas here. Ajax can go down here. And we're going to go up this way. All righty. Save. And let's get it done. Let's get her done. Yeah, so we're all up here. We'll very easily... Who the frick? Never mind. Sorry. Email's going off the chain. All right, let's go ahead and break these guys up. Now Spartan me would have put Ileana over here. And I would have put Ro over here. But that's fine. God dang, why? Wait, hold the phone. Why the frickin' Ro moves so freaking far? Oh, because she's going through here. That's 2 spaces, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's kind of the first time that's been relevant. Our healers are always in back, so it hasn't really been the most relevant thing. I don't think that I need to. Let's see. Actually, can Ileana? Oh, like you're dead. You're super dead. So we're gonna come up here and we're just gonna taunt you just to hold you here, and then you're gonna die. I am very sorry to say. Yeah. Yeah. And if you're not, I mean, you almost are, but then we have Sen come up here, we kill you, get an extra turn. It's all good, man. That was I'm gonna be honest, that was like the biggest plot twist when I found, or when I watched Better Call Saul, and they're like, Saul good, man. I was like, holy shit, that's where it came from. Alright, can I just kill this clown? Yeah, I can. Alright, well that taunt was irrelevant. Okay. Yeah, that's a really weird ability for our healers to have. Right? Because you figure you want them in the back lines. I'm gonna be honest, this is just too tempting. This is too tempting. Oh man. Frick. What about this? Oh yeah, get fricked, my dude. And then because I got my first double kill, I get another turn. I get another turn. Just in case. Just in case. God dang, dude. Okay, Ileana just cleared out this whole squad, like, by herself. I mean, C Squad, it should not be going underestimated. I think C Squad might be the most intimidating squad, if we're being honest. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Ah, frick, man. Okay. Now let's see if we can't get this, well, 100%. Okay, so we can't get our mark. Get that skill. Nice, way to go, Ajax. I always had faith in you. Okay, so we're gonna go for the kill up here. And then we can swing around. Ooh, that's not a lot of damages. Oh, because you're a Centurion? But what if I just do this? That's not great. We don't really like that. See, like, this is such a weird thing. Like, so I need to have... There's a very weird gameplay loop with the healers where you kind of need them to move into position first, so that way your other units can move in range of them. But you also want them to move second, so that way they can give, like, their heals and stuff. Right, so it's almost like, it's almost like there should be a, like, main action support action system in this game, and there just isn't. Right? It feels a little bit like some actions should not end your turn as soon as you use them. Okay, so since Benjen has the least amount of move, well, actually right now it doesn't matter, right? Because Caleb hasn't gotten hit. All remove, like, Cedric can't really move that far right now. And I'm not going to be able to, yeah, I'm not going to be able to dash these guys. I don't think they're going to come down our way. Now, someone asked me an interesting question in the comments of one of the... It was actually the video that I had Salvatore on the thumbnail art. They asked if I thought that this game felt tedious when it came to managing all my individual units. And I thought about it for a minute, and I think the answer to that is that prior to an episode or two ago, I would have answered with yes. However, what I've found is that, especially starting in the last video, it really started in that video where we did get Salvatore. But really, it started after that episode where we did like a full squad tweak. It's gotten a lot better. I think before I initially broke the squad into 3 different teams, it did feel a little bit tedious because there was definitely a feeling of like, oh god, I have like 14, back then it was probably 12, but 12 or 14 units that I have to control, and it's a lot of moving pieces. But once you kind of separate it into 3 squads, they all kind of have their own strengths. Like, you know, for this team here, this is the easiest one to explain. It's literally just about get mark on somebody, spread it, get a bunch of turns, right? This is just kind of like our mid-rangey, like, brutalize them team. And then this is just Ileana the squad. But once I did that, once I kind of broke the team into their individual pieces, it got a whole lot better. Man, that is just a bummer. I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. I can do this, though. I was gonna put her here. I really don't want to risk that against the battle axe guy. So, like, here's another example, right, where, like, I need to move Talon first. Actually, this is fine. Because I'm going to give an extra turn to Douglas here, because I want to get Douglas up here so that way he can taunt. And then this is actually perfect. So, you know, another reason why I put these boots on is now I can get Ajax... I thought I could get him to there. So what I can do is I can get Douglas up here. We can just attack here. So ideally next turn I can taunt some of these units. Okay. I can't shoot anybody from here. And because I'm not going to be able to shoot anybody, we're all going to go behind Talons. That way we can get the movement boost next turn. Okay, so now down here, Cedric, let's go ahead and use one of your... Actually, let's double check that I'm not going to die here. That looks like I'm gonna die. Actually, oh man, is that oh, never mind. I was looking at HP where it said 15 comparing to my vitality. That is super wrong. Don't do that. Okay, so let's go for a full heal here. Okay, so we attack you since you only have a single attack against us. Holy frick, that sucked. Okay. And we can stand to fight a turn against that. Oh, right. I have another turn. Frickin' duh. The question is, are the two guys near Ileana, are they going to come up here, or are they going to go down chasing Ileana? We're starting to get into hairy territory. Okay, thank you for getting that kill. I didn't want to get into another combat with you. That one's getting a little hairy. And of course he's going to initiate combat against that one. Okay, nice. You're... Oh, okay, you got a kill. And they just keep coming, and coming. Okay, this is a little bit of an issue. So, because my archers can't get there. Ajax, are you capable of dog shit? Talon can't get there. Well, Talon, let's see. So Talon can go here. So Melanie is stronger. So Melanie we put here. Talon, we bring you up here. Give her the extra turn. Let me think. Let me think. I put you here because I'm going to put Ajax here if I need him. I need him. Wait, Ajax, why does your move suck? Oh, it was because I had to... Frick. Okay. Yeah, obviously, my move was because Talon was here that I could pass through. That's a little risky. That does nothing. Problem is, you're not getting your shield back. If I do this, are you gonna come after me? The thing is, I don't think he is. I don't think this is actually gonna do anything. Because the way that this is worded, we'll take the shortest route to attack that unit that taunted them. But because he can't reach me, he's not going to attack me, and he's still going to attack this commando. So I think I messed up. I think I needed Ajax to move first. Although, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you might. Okay. But no, I can't do that because then Melanie can't attack. I can't put you here because you can't taunt from here. Oh, this is such a cluster. Okay, let's put you up here then. Might not be able to save all of them. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. That's also too far. Let me think. Let me think. Is there anything that I can actually do? You do have a pole arm, but I don't think it's enough damage. Yeah, I think I just have to go for it. Yeah, I think that one's going down. Yeah, I can't, okay, I can't think of a way to get people in there. Okay, that's pretty easy. Okay, so that's not a safe attack. What if I did this? Does that change the math? And it kills there. Yeah, okay. So we're not gonna take that chance. And we'll let them chase us. But I gotta get up here. Alright, let's see if we can save all the commandos. I think that one is dead. So now this guy's gonna kill himself because the AI is gonna... Well, I guess he has shield. Nope. Great. That's super cool. Super cool AI. Thank you for killing yourself. You there. You're the Russell I'm looking for, yeah? I might be. Who's asking? A friend. One who just saved your life. You don't gotta trust me yet, but you can at least... Russell, you're safe with this one. You're older, is what you are. We all are, Commander. Older, wiser, angrier, tired, ready to put an end to all this. Or am I wrong? Yeah, you really haven't changed at all, have you? No, Rourke, you're not wrong. You never are. But I guess that means I was right to put my faith in you. You kept this thing going all these years. I'm proud of you. Thank you. That you're even alive, still alive, is... I know, old friend. I know exactly how you feel. There's no need to speak what's on both our minds. Fair enough. In that case, lead the way, Your Majesty. Not this time, Captain? Name's Sliker. I'm the one leading this band, Rourke included. I see. If Rourke trusts you, then I'll cooperate. Good enough for me. Now let's get out of here before... No. We've got the numbers. We're finishing the mission. If that's what it takes, then fine. But if we get overwhelmed, we're leaving. I'm not risking my men for your mission, understood? I thought we were on the same side. Unfortunately, yeah, I mean, this guy's death wasn't his own fault. It was my fault. I should have moved Ajax here first, but I guess, let's see. So what? Let's think. So why did I not move Ajax first? I think I didn't move Ajax first because, because I was thinking, yeah, there's definitely a push and pull here with the way that these guys are designed, right? Because I wanted to get, basically I want to get Talon here so that way I can get Ajax here to get the hit boost. Okay. But obviously that didn't pan out. The other ones are all fine. It was just that one. Okay, let's worry about down here first. Actually, there's no sense in doing that, so we're gonna work our way up this way. Okay. So now I think what we're going to do... I think I'm going to have B squad kind of hold us down archer style, because once they start clumping up here, we're really going to be able to apply our mark. I want to worry about polearm users, though. Which I actually don't see any. They're all spears. We got one over here. Two. So let's just do that. Let's clump them up. Gotta be careful of those two squares, though. Yeah, these guys can get into here. I have Ajax over here. He can hit both angles. And then Talon. This is probably the best spot for you. You can give attack to all of my archers from here. And you're giving hit bonuses to, well, Ajax mostly needs it. And so, let's see. Actually, I kind of want you to get hit, right? Because I want you to get attack bonuses. Benjamin, we can put you there to heal. Swap you over to spear so you have a shield in your hand. Go right next to him. You dumb idiot. You idiot. You know how sweet it would be for mushrooms to be right there? Be pretty sweet. That's right. Soften them up, Douglas. Soften them up and we'll take them down. I think the ally AI is just so strange in this game. I don't understand it. They just do nothing. Let's see, what's the best chain here? Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, man, I didn't want to do that. God, I did not want to do that. Okay, so I gotta come up here to heal Douglas. Let's see. We're gonna pivot a little bit in how we're playing this, because I fricked that one up. That's a bummer. Come on, Ajax. You got to be better than this, bud. Yeah, and I can't even hit this guy. Okay, we'll soften you up for a retaliation hit from Douglas. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, Salvatore, can you get up there? No, you cannot. So there will be no multi-hitting this turn, huh? And that's kind of a problem. So let's go ahead and taunt you then to protect our units over here. And now I don't really have to worry about this guy at all. I can focus on these two. You are fine right where you are. We get a nice little double. So we can go up to this line. One, two, three, four. Okay, he can't come close to me. Let's spend move first. That way he gets the most move. We're gonna save our turn. I was thinking I could have Sven jump in at that guy, but I don't think it's necessarily worth it. Okay, way to go, Caliph. Yep, naturally, they do absolutely nothing. Alrighty. Let's start blowing some people up. Okay, so let's get this kill. And then we can start spreading this mark. And I'm gonna do it here with us first, since we with Sliker first, since Sliker has the agile, so I can move back should I need to. Although I don't need to. Let me think here. So if I move here, Because right now, basically I'm thinking, what am I doing with Melanie? Because Melanie can shoot here if I move up. And I can't get this far back. So if I move Sliker up, I can attack this guy, but I'm probably not getting the kill there. But then I can get another turn with Talon. Get a kill and then move back, but then Talon is exposed. Otherwise, I stay here, kill here. I can bring Talon up to get another turn to get the kill. Spreads it here, Melanie kills here, and then I have these two dead, and it's back to these four. The other option is I move in, but that doesn't do anything. Just make sure I do have my multiple turn. I do, okay. But if I move Melanie in here, it's 60, 44, 12, 56. I can then move Douglas up. Soften here. Which blocks off these three squares. So now this guy is not going to be able to move here. He can obviously move here. 1, 2, 3. Someone could come behind from there, though. But if someone does, it's someone with pretty low accurate. This guy could come up behind, right? So let's maybe do this instead. Nope, not that. I want the kill, but because I don't have Agile, I think I have to play it safe. I need to back up. Also gonna switch to melee, just in case this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, he can't get down here anyway. Okay, what's the best way to take care of these guys? Honestly, it's probably... I mean, the easiest would be to get Sal in here. Don't think I have that luxury, though. So I actually kind of wanted her to take that damage. I think she would have recovered more HP. We're definitely taking over the bushes, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll ruin this guy since we get the free attack on him, basically. 27. Unfortunately, that's not a... it's not gonna give us our overkill, which kind of sucks. Sal, you're running a little slow, my guy. I need to get... you know what? We need to get Sal a kill. We need to get his move up. So let's do that. Doesn't make sense to get the kill with Marcus anyway, since he can't get his double. We can get a kill here. Actually, I'm a little bit scared of that one. I don't want Marcus taking all of these. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, though. Maybe I just have Marcus ready, because I'm going to have to take out these guys, so I almost feel like this commando squad can take out these guys with all their extra turns. This squad is going to take out these 4. And then we take out the stragglers. Yeah, so let's just wait for him. Easy kill. We get our spear up. We got to get our spear to A, so that way I don't have to worry about it anymore, and I can put my stiletto on. And we're pretty close. I think when I checked, I was at like... I want to say like 2/3 of the way to A on spears. The slight issue with this unit is that it's just not mobile. This is actually pretty great. She's just getting a ton of XP here. Yeah, nice. Okay, now we can completely switch off the spear and go for stiletto. And this is great. Douglas is doing exactly what he needs to do. Just take no damage. Just be a brick. Just be a brick shit house. Benjin. Benjin killing it like always. All my squad is killing it. All my squad is good. All my squad knows exactly their jobs. Holy frick, we're not done. Holy frick, we're not done. Oh my god. This is great. I love this. I love this. This not so much. This is not good. Marcus can't do that. So, that being the case, Sen gets an easy kill here, so let's get a kill here with Ileana. And I'm just going to start using her polearm, because we got to get that to A as well. Definitely put her in the bush. Although I'm going to put her in this bush, so she's a little bit more protected from these guys, since she doesn't have her shield on right now. So Sven, you get your kill. Get your extra strength. Give some defense to Ileana. You can't get up there. We'll put you in... yeah. Let me think here. Is this bush or this bush? I kind of want to put you... I want to push you up further, because I think Ileana and Sven are probably just going to swing around and kill these guys, and I'm just going to have Rowan Corvin break off. I think maybe because they're just too slow. Okay. So you're marked, so you're going to spread here. And this is where they just topple like dominoes. So, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna put you up here. Because what I need to do is I think have Melanie come up here. It's another one of those turns. It's really weird. Because I want to put Talon here. So that way Melanie gets the attack boost, can kill him. But... well, I guess there's nothing I can really do with Talon anyway. Okay, that's fine. I thought maybe I had an extra turn on him, but I don't. Yeah, because now we get to kill him. Just spread Mark like wildfire now. And so let's do this. You can kill this unit, which means Douglas can move up, which then means that Sliker can move up. Full taunt. Okay, now I don't have to worry about anybody over here. God, that's some... you get XP for every unit you taunt? Holy frick, that's good. Okay, we'll loosen you up. Doesn't matter if we get the kill anyway. So then let's prep for some backstabs, I think. Okay, now over here... let's see. What are we doing? That looks good to me. And then I can move Salvatore over here, get a double. $39, $84. You're just the better target. And then we can start worrying about trouble down here. And let's go ahead and charge. That way we get some extra defense. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the heal. I also can't get the kill. Let's do the same thing. We're also going to fortify. And then I think having Cedric down here is more important than, like, healing Benji. And apparently his name is Benji now. I don't know where he got that name, but... he is now deemed Benji. No, nobody can get through him. It's so good. They're trying so hard. And they got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, there's so many of them. Okay. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing with our lives? I need Sal down here. Sal needs to swap places. Well, Sal, we can get you down here. That's close enough. That is close enough. Now, let us see here. That's not good damage. That is good damage, but I don't really want you to have that going for you. Man, all these 19 HP freaks. What are we doing out here? What are we doing? What are we even doing? Okay. I mean, Benjin, this is what you're doing. You're kind of, oh Jesus. Okay, yeah, you're kind of just stuck here. Like, you just need to get this hit. Thank you. I have no idea what I'm doing down here yet. We're just gonna hold off on that for now. This squad's pretty easy. Unfortunately, I can't get a double here with Ileana. This is where Stiletto would be great, but I gotta get what's her face up? Actually, forget. I'm gonna have. God dang it, Ro. How many attacks do you have? Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Ileana is joining A squad. There's no way you get this, right? Holy frick, she's a... I mean, I gotta work 15%. Oh, we go for it. Because if we don't get it... Yeah, Sliker could have covered her here. And I can just move her to the bushes. Oh, yeah, frick, I get another turn. Hold up. That's right, because Ileana's a monster. Hey, there we go. We are done with all of our weapon ranks. I think. We done with all of them? Yes, we are. Nice. So now we can officially finish off Ileana's build. Okay, we'll come over back here, kill you. And Actually, what I should probably do is start sending mail down this way. Start helping out. Ajax, you help out Benjen. Because what do we want to do down here? We're just gonna regular taunt you. Let's move you down here, so that way next turn, Ajax can theoretically run 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then get some shots off. That's the better first attack. He has lower accuracy. See. So we're going to taunt this guy so that way Marcus doesn't take 3 attacks. And then we can give her full shield back. Marcus has really taken shape, you know? When we first started, I was really down on Marcus. I will say I still think that he is I think he's the worst of the 3 main characters in terms of combat skills alone. I think he got the short end of the stick when it comes to character passives. I think clearly Ileana has the best one, Sliker second, and then Marcus is trailing pretty far behind. Let's see. I'm just going to have Ileana move as far as possible, because Sliker can get a kill from here. Double. And then worry about helping down here. That is unfortunate. Oh, no, it's not, because I'll attack him first if he decides to come back at me. Let's go ahead and soften this guy up so that way Benjen can take him out. Yep. And then this guy, I suppose... Oh, there was also that too. I didn't even think of that. Okay. Let's go ahead and try and get Roa kill. Frick, man. Can't do anything from there, so we'll bring her in here. I think we can... It's actually out of reach for Talon anyway. Okay. So now that we have Cedric safely in our pocket, we can get the War Axe off. Although, let's get you out of there. I want to take over the bush. $22. Oh, see, that drops you to... Ooh, that's perfectly enough. Or actually, it's 1 over. That being said, though, I really don't want a 3v1 with Marcus, so we'll just pull back for now. Oh yeah, I forgot about these two guys. Ooh, do we get our 1 HP with Benjin? Salvatore bushwhacking as always. Okay, we need to run and help that guy out, actually. Okay, Sven, that's partially your responsibility now. We can get Corvin down here to try and get some heals. Sure, we'll just get you some experience. We'll move you a little bit, get the kill, and then we can move a little bit more. And then we can move a little bit more. I think this way helps me move a little bit further. Because of this dude. I think. That's a cute little bush. That's a cute little bush. How about I take it over? Get wrecked. Okay, we just shoot you in the face. Through Marcus's body. He's so... He's playing, what's his face? He's Le Millionaire right now. Okay, so I actually want to keep you there. Okay, now we are literally all running to save as many of these guys as we can. Oh, you got plenty of defense. You should be good. Right? Unless you do something like you're just always going to attack here, which is just stupid. At least now you turned around. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. Because now we can heal him. Now we don't have to worry about this dolt doing something stupid. There's no one else that can really help. Good enough. Now you get... Oh, you're gonna steal my kill XP, you prick. There, you have your caravan. Is that enough for you? Aye, that's what we came here to do. Boys, let's clear out. That was an interesting line from Rourke. Sliker, you said your name was? I gotta admit, we would have died without your help. Yep, we sure would have. Is that so? Then let's call it in. Rourke, you too. Oh, you seem upset? Captain, is something the matter? Russell, this caravan, where was it bound? You don't already know? No. Your Majesty here neglected to tell us what was really going on here until we'd nearly arrived and apparently forgot a few details. I'm asking to be filled in. Well, our target was a shipment of supplies to the front lines. Food, weapons, medicines, things my people were woefully short on, and which Fern saw fit to so graciously supply. So this was an act of sabotage. Captain Rourke, we are not your rebels. We freed the bondfolk because it was the right thing to do, not because we were lapdogs. What part of this don't you understand yet, Sliker? Do you think that mine was the only darkness concealed within Fern's borders? Do you? It's true, I've lived it, but every day, scenes like that play out across our great nation. All of Fern is built on the corpses of those she saw fit to use as stepping stones to her greatness. I'm fighting to free all of them, not just the ones I can see with my own eyes, but all those who have been made to suffer for all these years. This caravan is one more step towards that vision. And yet you knew to conceal the truth of your intentions from us. This was never a rescue. This caravan was always your target, wasn't it? Russell here was just a silver lining. Are you accusing me of something, Captain? I'm accusing you of lying. That's all for now. What do you fight for, Sliker? For my crew. Bullshit. What do you believe in? Who is your enemy? What drives you forward so inexorably? You lead with an uncommon clarity. Your actions are not those of a mere shepherd. You believe in something. I'm a ranger, one of the last. Duke Crawford saw to that. That makes him our enemy. My enemy. And you truly believe that's it? That Crawford is but one man and not a symptom of a deeper rot? What would your friend think here? Don't bring me into this. But it concerns you, does it not? You are of Fern, a former bondfolk. You know what I'm fighting for. I do, but it's not so simple. Then would you give up your chance to free your people if Sliker told you to? That's enough, Rourke. Sliker? Captain? He's right. I can't give up on this. Not yet. I spent my whole life waiting for a chance to make this right, and I need to try. Are you sure? No, I mean, I am. I don't know. I just worry if this is the right path. I need a straight answer. Then yes, I'm sure. Okay, that's all I needed to hear. Rourke, Russell, this won't happen again. But if you'll help us against Crawford and this rebellion is our only way to fight back against him, then we're in. But no more deception. You're a good man, Captain. It's your greatest strength. Don't let it become a weakness. Captain, it's all right, Ileana. If it's important to you, then it's important to me. Okay, then I'll withhold my thanks, but for whatever it's worth, you've earned them. Not yet, I haven't. You can thank me all you like once we've actually achieved something. For now, I'm just fighting to fight, it feels like. I'm so stupid for never having thought about it until now. What am I doing here? Where am I leading all of you, and what do I believe in? You got no spine, dude. No spine. Frickin' fight. Jesus. How is this possible? My brother is alive? This is an outrage. He was to be executed. That bastard promised he would be disposed of. That bastard is my father, Crawford, and your king. Besides, watch your tongue. Fool boy. You were too young to understand. The scars your brother left on our home run deep. Many of them are still open wounds, bleeding to this very day. I should have known. Your father was always weak-willed. He would never have the strength to put his own son to the sword. How can you... Enough. You do not need to put on airs around me, little princeling. We both know what kind of man your father is, that his time as a ruler of our nation is coming to a close. I'm giving him the only reverence he is owed, nothing more. Fine. Then what would you do? We can't simply turn tail and run. The Iroquois would retake everything they've lost and tear us apart as we retreated. Aye, but we cannot leave Fern unprotected either. With our forces busy here, Rourke and his rebels will make short work of our home, and then we'll be trapped between two enemies. Then, we can't afford to wait. We have to stop them before they can gain any more support and without abandoning the front lines. My thoughts exactly. Listen well. This war is your chance to prove yourself. Take it. Hold the line. Take what forces you need to keep the Iroquoians in a standstill. The rest will return home with me. I'll snuff out your brother's sputtering ember before it can grow into the inferno of old. I swear it. And if it's not enough, then I trust you'll know what to do. I've taught you everything I can, young prince. Put it to good use. Crawford, if I don't see you again, thank you. Thank me when you take the throne, boy. Do something with the lessons I've taught you. Until that day, your gratitude is meaningless. I'll see you there. You there? Sire. Send word of what transpired here to our commanders. Tell them to decide which of them are going home and which are staying here, and to cease all expansion into the Iroquoian territory. We're making a stand. Inside the fun capital. King? It can't be. No. Damn it, no. My king, is everything all right? How? I trusted Matthias. How could this have happened? Fetch me some thrill beat and a drink, something strong. I need more attack power and speed. My king, I must strongly advise against Fetch it, damn you. At once, my king. So what is this, like crack? He's stirring crack into his drink? So it's come to this. The boy I spared, the boy I pitied, has come back to ruin us all. I thought I could guide Fern through the storm. I thought I could hold the pieces together long enough to fix what my father broke. But what have I done, really? Only delayed the inevitable? And now the wolves are at the door? My king, the thrill beat and drink you requested. Thank you, Bernard. You've served me well. Dismissed? Dismissed. Crawford schemes for glory while Rourke, my own blood, back to finish what he started. They will tear Fern apart, each of them thinking they're saving it, and I will not be here to see it. I tried to be a good king, to keep the balance, but the weight of this crown, it breaks us all in the end. Wait, he didn't just poison himself, did he? Wait. All right. Well, that's where we're going to leave this one. To me, that sounded like he was killing himself, but that doesn't make sense. Huh. Okay. Well, we will have to see what happens in the next episode. This is a pretty fun one. It was actually far more straightforward than I initially thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot messier, but as always, the Commando Squad doing what Commando Squad does, just running through enemies like crazy. One little screw up there. I think the one main screw up there was not sending Ajax in first before Talon, which ended up getting one of the reinforcements killed. You know, likely it's going to decrease the rewards we get. I'm assuming, you know, it'll probably knock... I'm assuming we're getting Denarii for it. Typically, in these ones that are kind of save X amount of people, typically we've been getting like a scale amount of a Denarii. Like the one where you needed to collect all the Everburn embers and then plant them in the next run, and you got a little bit less Denarii if you didn't do all 7. So I'm guessing it's going to be like that, but we will have to see. Actually, let's do it now. Let's do this because this one's relevant to this episode. So, a token of appreciation. What are we getting here? Captain, something you need? This is for you. A token of appreciation for what you did back there. And what exactly did I do to deserve... Oh, shut the... Sliker, you're a little bitch boy. You saved my men. More than I thought you would. Didn't think you'd stick your neck out for us. I didn't do it for you, Russell. I figured as much. Still, the fact remains they're alive because of you, and I'm not one to ignore a debt. Take it. This doesn't mean I trust you, Russell. You've got a reputation and not the kind that earns blind faith. I'd be worried if you did. Trust isn't exactly a currency I deal in. Then why bother with this? No angle, just thanks. My men might not mean much to you, but they mean everything to me. This is my way of saying I see what you did and I won't forget it. Fair enough, but don't think this changes anything. Keep your men in line, Russell. The Rangers won't always be there to save you. Understood, Captain. But don't count on needing that blade next time. My men and I can handle ourselves. We'll see about that. 3,000. That's it for saving your men? I thought they would be worth a little bit more. Turns out Russell's a cheapskate. All right. Well, that's where we're going to leave this one, everyone. Like I was saying, yeah, a bit more straightforward. Really, I think I just made that one mistake. Yeah, so our two acolytes. Interesting play patterns. Because they're too squishy to be up front, but up front is kind of where you want them. So perhaps the play pattern is supposed to more be in line with they play well with ranger classes, right? So you play them kind of like how we're using them in Commando. So in the Commando squad, we can keep them in the back lines with our archers, and then when our archers need to move forward, they save a little bit of their movement. The big downside, I just wish there were more items that increased move speed. Right now, move feels very restricted. There's only the one item I can think of. Technically there's two items that give move. There's the boots that Benjen has, which literally just provide one movement, and then there's the movement boots that Talon has, which after you use an action you can move 2 more. And so technically, I like the boots on Talon are good. The potential issue with it though is like if you have a healer, like Cedric is a good example, because actually Cedric's a bad example because Cedric can increase his own move speed if we have a couple weak units on the field. But if you have a unit with a squad where with like Caliph and Salvatore, where they can move 6 tiles in a turn, the healer is just going to fall behind. Even with the boots, they can only move 5, so they're not going to be able to like move and heal unless you pull back your faster units. So I know that the developer is working on adding some stuff. So we talked about at the beginning of last episode, there was a contest that was held on the Discord where the community got to create their own items, weapons, and refinements. So stuff is still getting added. In the Steam update, it said he was working on story updates, new characters, new equipment and all that, but obviously that all needs to be tested. Animations need to be created and all that kind of stuff. So it's not gonna be right around the corner, but I think the weapons are mostly fine. I think the ones that need the most work is axes. I think there just needs to be more axes. Because right now, I think we only have one. Do we only have one special axe? Technically, the Warhammer is a battle axe, and we have the raiding axe. But I feel like I can think of at least 2 swords right off the bat. We have Stiletto and Trader Prince's sword, and a rapier. As for two-handeds, we have Claymore and Zweihander. For spears, we have the serrated spear, we have the taunting spear. Oh, and we have the scimitar for one-handed swords. So there's 4 one-handed swords that we have. Now, to be fair, there is a weapon or 2 that we've missed along the way. I can think of one that, let's see. So stiletto we ended up getting. That was on the boat where we got Hilda and the other chick that we've literally never used once. We branded her, and then we're like, yeah, we don't need you. There was that one, but then there was another weapon that I had to pass up on, and I think it was a two-handed sword, I think. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be a lot of one-handed axes, which is too bad because that's actually like a really good weapon type later on in the game. So I'm hoping, and it is possible. Well, there's not really a lot of space for us to miss things. Right? It's not like a, it's not like there's an open world map where if you don't go, I would liken this example to if any of you guys have ever played Tactics Ogre Reborn. So when I played it my first time, I followed a guide because one thing that I really hate doing, I hate missing things. Because I'm very, there's very rare cases that I end up playing games twice just because of time investment, especially if it's a game like this that's going to take 30 30-ish, let's say 30-ish average hours. Obviously, there are some that can take a lot longer. But, you know, if you're going to take that much amount of time, like, you know, I don't have all day to play video games, so I'm not necessarily going to replay a game. I'm going to try and find something else to play. So I want to get as much as I can and experience as much of the game as possible without missing anything, which is why I used a guide for Tactics Ogre. And I'm glad I did, because so many of the characters, like, for example, I think it's on the Chaos route. If you want to get Atlazan, there's like a very specific time that you have to go to one of the locations on the map. If I recall this correctly, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I seem to recall, like, you have to go at a very specific time, and if you don't, you completely miss the opportunity to recruit him. And it's not like, I don't think there's like an exclamation point or anything to indicate like, hey, you should go here at this time. There might be, I think there was like a journal entry. So, and the journal entry in that game is very vague. It's not like your quest nowadays where they're like, hey, there's a commotion over in this town on the coast in this port city. There's a cool looking character there and he's causing a ruckus. You might want to go check that out because he's a recruitable character. And then in your like quest list, it adds like, go to this location. It's just like, hey, so, you know, rumors of this guy, yeah, he may show up within like the next year or two. I don't know, keep an eye out for him. It's like, what? How am I supposed to know when to show up? So, you know, I'm typically, for those type of games, you know, I'll use a guide, especially if the game, obviously if the game's been out for a long time, there is a guide, so that way I can keep up. This game, however, is a lot more linear, right? And so the only things that we can really miss are side quests and chests. And at this point, I know what chests we've missed. And one of the chests, like I said, was stiletto, but we ended up getting that anyway. The other one was, I believe, a two-handed sword. And then I think the only side quest that we've only missed by a small percentage. So we missed the gathering all 7 Everburns. We only got 6. And then we missed this one where, you know, we had one of the guys die. So unless the full reward was a weapon, we haven't gotten those yet. So I hope there are a couple more weapons in terms of the kind of the weapons that aren't really being utilized. Oh, and pole arms. What do we have for pole arms? We have pole hammer. And then we have the billy hook, which we're not really using. I honestly don't really know how you would best utilize the billy hook. And then bows. We have short bow, long bow. And I think that's it. Yeah, so one-handed axes are the only ones that I can only think of one. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, I still hope for items, want more movement items. I think more movement refinements would be helpful too. Just more move. I just want more move. But also it would be interesting to see what the game looked like with like bonus actions, but that's like completely tweaking the game. But again, there's just some weird play patterns that I got to figure out with the acolytes and like when I want them to move or when I want them to use actions, stuff like that, because it's never fully clicking in. It's never fully what I want. But anyway, guys, sorry. That's my end of the episode ramblings. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, again, would you kindly smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more strategy and tactics RPG action. We're doing all kinds of stuff here on the channel. Keep an eye out. So next week, right? Hold up. Let's check dates. I'm pretty sure it's next week. What's today? Today's the 17th. A week from now, we are going to be starting a playthrough of Dark Deity 2. When that comes out, we're doing a playthrough. We're going to be playing on, I believe is it Divinity? Is that the hardest difficulty? Anyway, we're going to be playing Dark Deity 2 on full difficulty. I haven't decided yet. I think I want to stream it. We'll see. We will see. It's one of those things where I just have to like jump in and do it and change my you know, change my what am I working for, not schedule, change my normalcy. My normalcy is usually come home from work, eat dinner, record for 3 to 4 hours. Now I just gotta throw something else in there and make myself do it. But anyway, it will 100% be on the channel, so keep a lookout for that because I'm very excited for that one. I actually just watched, sorry, I'm going to ramble again. If you're interested in Dark Deity 2 and you haven't seen this yet, I think his name is Link King. This is the first I've heard of him. Apparently he was doing a lot of tactics and RPG content back several years ago, and is kind of interspersedly put out videos in the past like year or two. But he just put out an interview with Chip, the lead developer, I guess, or creator basically of Dark Deity 2. That's got me really excited. Chip seems like a really good guy, and so does Link King. They had a great conversation, so if you want to check that out, just give that a search and watch that. And it got me very excited for the game, so very excited to check out Dark Deity 2. Okay, I'm done here. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Ganyas. This has been Those Who Rule. I'll see you all in the next one.